Over 50 people recently gathered inside Birney Middle School's Media Center to hold a kickoff meeting of the Emerging Young Leaders, a program introduced by Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. It was a night of excitement, smiles, and encouragement as parents, educators, and several young women assembled for what many hoped was a successful launch of an impactful mentor program.
Today is our Emerging Young Leader launch. Our Emerging Young Leaders is a mentoring program, and it's an initiative set forth by our national president of Alpha Kappa Alpha, and her name is Carolyn House Stewart Esquire, and so we decided to pick Birney Middle School to do our initiative. We hope to accomplish them to build their leadership skills, to be engaged in the community, and to, just to help them with their leadership skills and make sure that they go to college and have a good foundation and all the skills that's in character building and everything that they need to help them move forward.
The Emerging Young Leaders program is part of a national initiative by the AKA sorority and addresses the call to give much needed guidance to young women.
Well, the program is here because our students need role models. The young ladies of AKA presented me the opportunity to have a site-based program here for young ladies, for teens, and I jumped at the opportunity because our students here, or all students, need some role models, some professional people who are doing something in the community that they can learn from, they can feed from, and hopefully go out and do good things and help other people.
Today's launch is to introduce our young ladies who are going to be part of this program. And this is part of our national initiative. Our president of our organization is looking at having 20,000 young ladies in this program all over the United States.
The local Southfield Alpha Kappa Alpha chapter felt it was important to incorporate key professionals from the educational, business, and political sectors as speakers to illustrate the significance of the mentor program and inspire the young women to embrace leadership roles in the future.
Kids, youngsters, they need somebody to show them what's right, what will help, what's successful. And once they see those things, they can adapt their lives to doing the right things, to get on the right path, to be what they want to be. Whatever the people are presenting, whether they be a teacher, or a doctor, in business, once they see that person, how successful they are, they want to put some things in place and want to be that person also.
The speakers expressed having deeply personal reasons for their participation in the program.
Well, it's important to me because we say the statement over and over that our youth are our future, and in order to do that, we have to come out and help them, mentor them, as well as coach them along. Well, mentoring programs has been a very, very strong help to me. As I moved from the corporate world into the political world, I had mentors who explained to me the importance of being a servant leader and the servant leadership. I had mentors who helped me grow as I was in my days when I worked with IBM. So mentoring becomes real important, and it becomes even more important as you're trying to determine what you want to do in the future.
When I received the invitation and the objective of the emerging leaders is so important to our community, and we have an organization as strong as the AKs to come out and put their fingerprint on a program like this to nurture young girls, I know that it's going to be a wonderful outcome. And collectively, all of us, organizations, company, individuals, we need to do something similar to this so every child in Southfield is nurtured and we put our arms around them to really guide them through the process of growing up and keep them on the right track. Mentoring comes in so many different ways. There's informal mentoring and there's structured mentoring, like what we're seeing tonight in this program. But what I can tell you is that I had some tremendous mentors in my life, individuals who loved me unconditionally, who made sure that I knew that I was never there alone, between my family, through individuals in my school. I remember my school counselor was a tremendous mentor to me. So I think the success of all of us. There's not a person that can just stand up and say, I did it all by myself. Someone reached out and someone supported them and helped them.
The Emerging Young Leaders Initiative is not short-sighted in its intentions, but takes a long-range view, tracking the progress of the young women through their college years.
Well, they have some objectives. There are some expectations of them. And you know, what's so powerful when you tell a child you have an expectation of them and you're going to be there with them to help them achieve that. So the grade point average is extremely important. The you know, simple things like volunteering, getting involved in your community is very important. So I would say to them, you know, stay at the grades. I mean, they're here, so they are obviously, with them and their parents, they have the desire to excel and do more. So, you know, stay involved with our community. That makes us a great city. You know, when they're getting good grades, you know, people always evaluate us by GPAs. The more students that get involved, because all our children can learn. So we want them to have the best educational outcomes. So with that, I would say, keep your nose to the grind with learning, get involved in your community, volunteer, so you can do some great things to help your community out, help each other. Because another thing that's going to come out is that sense of sisterhood. It's not me against you, it's us together. We're better. So I understand this isn't the first time. They have a whole legacy and history, AKAs, the Deltas as well, of providing programs of sororities, other sororities as well. And you know, that's what's so powerful about our sororities, is that we do give back and we know how important it is, and to have someone to be there, and that's a pledge we take, is to give back and to nurture young women. So
to learn more about the Emerging Young Leaders program, or to obtain more details about the Southfield Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority chapter, visit akasouthfield.org.